So we're in Grand Central Station in New York City, and we're going to be heading over to Briar. And for the boys' birthday, they got some money, and we promised to take them to the toy store so they could Briar, so they could buy their own gifts. You know what, Briar? You know those guys that kind of look at girls' boobs when they're talking to them, and rather than their eyes? You're worse than that.
Hey guys, BriarRabbit here, and I have a very special surprise for you, a very special episode of the Romm-Comm. And today I have two special guests. I have
Mrs. Rabbit,
and
Garrett Rabbit.
Garrett Rabbit. So Garrett is one of our two sons, and today we did something pretty special. I think you saw a little clip of it at the beginning. We went to New York. What'd you think, Garrett? Did you have fun in New York?
Yeah,
Yeah?
lots of fun.
Great. So, Jan, do you want to open this up? Tell the story of the New York trip?
So the boys got, well, you heard a little bit of the beginning of the clip. They got money for their birthday, and they could spend it any way they want in New York City at FAO Schwartz. So we headed on out there, took the train, and trucked across New York City all the way to FAO Schwartz so the boys could spend some money.
Yeah, actually, in the right-hand top corner, you're actually seeing us walk through New York. It was about a 30-minute walk from Grand Central Station to FAO Schwartz, and I figured instead of showing you guys a home movie, which I'm sure nobody would enjoy, I decided that I would just kind of throw it up there in high speed and see what it looked like.
It was very cold.
It was cold. I was excited. I couldn't wait to go to FAO Schwartz. I haven't been there since I was a little kid. Garrett, you've been there, but you don't remember it, right?
No.
So this was your first time that you remember it.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Pretty awesome.
It was pretty awesome, wasn't it? They had an awesome selection of Lego toys. What'd you get?
I got a Lego R2-D2.
This thing has how many pieces?
Over 2,000.
Over 2,000 Lego pieces to build this thing. I was pretty impressed by it. I can't wait to see it once it's completed, but I kind of want to watch you build it too. What else did you get?
I also got a remote-controlled car.
Yeah.
But what was special about this car?
You got to build it.
Oh, yeah.
So the way they have this set up at FAO Schwartz is you go there, you pick out all the parts. So you pick out your body, you pick out if you want it to be a push car or a remote control car. You pick out the wheels, you pick out the tires, you pick out the accessories. If you want ground effects or if you want a big honking engine poking out of the hood, everything like that. You pick all that stuff out, and then they have this little tool station set up where you actually put the thing together. They help you build it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I actually have a little video of that. Maybe I'll put that down at the bottom right-hand corner.
I was very impressed with the way they were running things there, making these cars and the kids handling the tools and showing them how to do everything. It was a lot of fun. It was quite an experience.
Yeah, I think I lied too. I didn't take video. I just took a picture.
Oh, okay.
So no video in the bottom right-hand corner.
Oh.
But that was our whole purpose of going to New York was just FAO Schwartz, go there, do the shopping, head back to Grand Central Station, come home.
We were in and out of New York. We conquered New York in like 2 hours flat.
Yes, we did.
I mean, that was pretty impressive.
And I was really surprised. Last time we went to FAO Schwartz was in the middle of May, and you could just walk up to the front doors, go in, and shop. But today, because it's Christmas season, there was a line around the building.
There was a line going around the block. Like, I don't know. There was a lot of people in line. And we get there after like a 30-minute walk through the wind and cold in New York City's winter. We get there, and there's a line going out the door around the block. And I looked at everybody's faces, and all I saw was despair. I mean, I saw some really grim-looking faces.
Yeah, it was pretty disappointing. Like, we went all that way looking forward to the warmth of the store, to get some toys, and oh, it's so cold!
Yeah, but we actually got inside the store in 10 minutes. They got that line out of the way, like, super quick. They had toy soldiers, guys dressed up as toy soldiers, to kind of keep us company. Those guys were kind of cool. I think you guys are probably a little too old for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was still kind of nice that they had somebody out there to keep you company. Mm-hmm. And then we finally got into the store, and I mean, I think that store is everything that it's supposed to be. It's a magical place. It is a huge store filled with all the toys you could possibly imagine. I mean, it really is a magical place, I think.
Right. And what I thought was kind of neat, back in the 80s, there was a movie that came out with Tom Hanks called Big.
Yeah.
And at some point in the movie, he goes to the toy store and he dances on the big piano keys up on the second floor. Well, there was a line for people to go play on the piano keys, and it's timed. You only get a certain amount of time on the keys, and then somebody calls out over the microphone, "Time's up, exit to the left." But I was surprised. Like, a lot of people flock there just for the piano keys.
Yeah.
It was kind of neat.
So we also, our other son Lucas also got a big Lego set. It's a VW Vanagon. It's a Vanagon, right? A camper van.
So, yeah.
So, like, remember the old microbuses from the 60s? He bought one of these things. This thing has, like, what, 1,500 pieces? I mean, it's gigantic.
It's huge.
I can't wait. I mean, we're looking at... Okay, so I brought the computer and the microphone down to the living room, and Lucas is actually setting this thing up in the living room, and there are pieces just all over the place. It's amazing how many pieces there are.
I hope he doesn't lose any.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Lego's pretty cool stuff. I was super happy. I mean, they had a lot of money that they were able to spend through all sorts of people giving them gifts, and they spent it wisely. They bought some cool stuff at the Lego store, and then we bought the remote controls cars separately, but it was
Early
pretty cool.
Christmas gift. Yeah.
Early Christmas gift, yeah.
Yeah.
So that pretty much wraps up the trip. I thought it was pretty fun overall.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for all the traveling we had to do for the day, I felt like we should be in Texas or something. But I mean, I think it was a great success.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right, so I think that a lot of people want to hear about the continuing saga of Walter.
So Walter has been with us for 2 weeks now.
2 weeks with the cat.
Yes, the kitten. And he has doubled in size.
He is
no
huge.
kidding. When we got him, he could fit in the palm of your hand practically, and now he is almost the size of a 6-month-old cat. He
looks
huge.
almost as big as a full-grown cat at this point.
Yes, and he's really come around. He purrs constantly. He wants to be held. He's eating like crazy. And he's, slowly becoming adjusted to the house. And,
Slowly.
I think he's going to become a good part of the family. We're going to keep him. So
That's good. I know you're still on the fence about it.
I am, because I'm worried that he's just a little too aggressive.
Too aggressive for the boys, or too aggressive for the dogs, or
For me.
for you?
He attacks my face.
That's not cool. I think
no.
he does it in a playful way. He wants to play. He's a little kitten.
So I'm laying in bed the other night with Walter, and he's staring at me, and I'm blinking. You blink every few seconds, and he's staring at my eyes, bugging out on them, and he suddenly attacks my face. But no, I love Walter. He's very sweet. I want him to work out. I want to keep him because I'm a cat person.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
you are a cat person
Yeah.
with 2 dogs.
Yeah. I pretend they're very big kitty cats.
So, Jane, you got a couple of questions for me. You didn't go with 1 question this week. You went with 2.
No, I'm going to nail you with 2.
All right.
So the first one is, what is your or one of your most embarrassing moments?
Embarrassing moments, like personally?
Yeah, not something that happened to someone else, but happened to you.
Okay, this is hard. I kind of revel in embarrassment a little bit.
You like to create embarrassing moments.
Yeah, and I don't really have a problem embarrassing myself if it also causes other people embarrassment. I kind of find the humor in that. Remember that time at IKEA? When you and the boys were like across the warehouse at IKEA?
Oh my God. That was horrible.
I'm yelling across the store, Jan! Jan!
And the woman
I
sitting
found the chair, Jan!
looks at me like, you know him?
She's marrying this son of a bitch.
And the boys were turning beet red. They were so embarrassed. Oh my god.
Oh man, I don't know. It's a hard one. Like nothing comes to mind like super quick. You know, I definitely did embarrassing stuff. Mostly as a kid, I think I was more susceptible to being embarrassed in front of people. Okay, I think I know what it is.
Okay.
When I was in like 5th or 6th grade, I really liked a girl. And I used to dress up in a suit. Now, the two were only loosely related, but everybody assumed that I was dressing in a suit because I liked this girl and I was trying to impress her.
Wait. You wore a suit to school?
Yeah.
And this wasn't like a uniform suit?
No. This was a public school. Yeah. So, yeah, I was wearing a suit.
Okay, do tell.
It was an ugly suit, too. It was kind of, I don't know, like it's hard to describe. It was made out of linen and it was pretty hideous. But, you know, so I wasn't that embarrassed about it at the time. I kind of thought, hey, I'm wearing a freaking suit. I'm looking good. But later, even after high school, people bring it up and I get a little embarrassed about it. But that's it, really. I don't have any, like, you know, I peed my pants in front of the school assembly stories.
No.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
I made it through life without, like, any serious incidents.
Okay. Well, then my second question is, what is one of the most, or what is one of the happiest memories you have?
Happiest moments. There's so many.
Happy.
Happy. There's so many. These are hard questions because like they take a lot of recall.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah. I think I told the story about getting the huge transformer
Yes,
for Christmas.
you did.
That was a happy moment.
Think.
When you said yes to my marriage proposal.
You thought I would say no?
Well, I mean, you never really know. I assumed you would say yes, but I mean, you're putting yourself out there, you know, for that question. That's a big question, and you know, you had just met my father for the first time, and I mean, that's gonna take some adjusting too.
Well, I think that's all the time we have for today.
Okay.
So we're gonna sign off.
All right. Well, thanks, guys, for listening. I hope you enjoyed this special episode of the Romm-Comm. If you like this video, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.